Hello and welcome. Today we are back with another We Try It Before You Buy It. Today it is going to be the Pringles edition. So we normally see a lot of Pringles and there are a lot of the same ones. The original, pizza, barbecue, you name it. Sure, we've seen a lot of them. But I thought it was time that we do the Pringles edition because I noticed that there are a lot of new flavors that I have not noticed before. So I kind of felt like this was a good time to do this one. We have been doing a lot of the sweets, and so I kind of felt like it was time for something savory because not everybody likes the sweets. So we're going to go ahead and get started into this. We have 4 different ones that we're going to be trying today. So this is just kind of what we were able to pick up. So the first one is Mexican street corn. These look so good. I cannot wait to try this one. This is probably the one that I am most excited about. It's definitely going to be the street corn. Then we picked up the Philly cheesesteak. I have no idea what to actually expect. I know Philly cheesesteak is normally steak and cheese on a bun. I don't know. I just don't know what to expect on that one. Hopefully steak and cheese on a bun. We'll see. Then we picked up the enchilada. And I don't eat enchiladas that much, so I don't really know if I'm going to be able to compare this to like a true enchilada just because I don't really eat them that often. Usually I eat things like fajitas and stuff like that, but I don't really go for the enchilada that much. So we're going to see. We're just going to have to just kind of see. I mean, it's not like we actually have the real items here to compare them to. So we're just going to have to kind of see if they taste like what they are claiming to taste like and if the flavor is actually good. And then last but not least, we were able to pick up the hot ones. So this one is the Verde, and so we're going to try this, and it is going to be last because if this one is as hot as what I'm expecting it to be, I may not taste any of these other ones after this. So we're going to definitely leave this one for last. So we're going to go ahead and get started into these and just kind of give us an idea. So I think what I may do is go ahead and kind of start with the Philly cheesesteak because I feel like it will have the least amount of flavoring to it. I could be totally wrong because, again, I don't know what to expect. So this is the Philly cheesesteak. Right off the bat, I taste like a bell pepper onion flavor. Okay. I really don't exactly know what all I was expecting to taste in this, but I don't exactly get like a steak or a bread flavor to it. I do get like a bell pepper onion, maybe. It's definitely onion. I think maybe some bell pepper also. I'm not positive on that. I'm using the cheese now. I still don't really get like a steak flavor or a bread. But as far as the flavor goes, I would definitely eat these again. They're good. I don't know that they actually have the flavor of what they're claiming to have. But I can taste the onion. I can taste the aftertaste of onion. So they're pretty good. I would eat them again. Okay, now we're going to try the, oh, I just pulled that whole top off. When I was taking this one off, I noticed that the top of this one was not on as secure as that other one was. I'm really hoping these aren't like stale, but I guess we're fixing to find out. They're not stale. These have some heat to them. Not a whole lot, but it definitely is heat on my tongue. It looks like they're supposed to have lime and chili in them. I can taste the lime, kind of on the back of the tongue. I can taste the pepper on the front of the tongue. I don't really get anything other than that though. So as long as you like pepper and lime, you're probably going to like these. But so far, and I love heat, don't get me wrong, I do love heat. But so far, I think the Philly cheesesteak are probably better than the enchilada. Now, saying that, this one doesn't have the heat. It doesn't have any of the extreme spice. It had a lot more onion to it. It's almost kind of like little bit wants to be a Funyun of a sort. Almost. Yeah, we'll go back to the rankings later because I'm just not real certain right now. Okay, so we have the Mexican street corn next. This one is the one that I am the most excited about. So I'm really hoping that this one's broken. So I'm really hoping these are all broken. Okay, that's kind of disappointing. I'm hoping these taste really good. Okay. You definitely get lime when you first bite into this. I actually think I'm tasting a little bit of sour cream maybe, and lime. And then it almost has not corn per se, but more corn chip taste. I like these. I really do like these. I'm definitely getting lime, sour cream, corn chip, like that kind of taste. Yeah, this is really good. I don't really know what all's supposed to be in these. You know, they just give you a little picture, and you just kind of have to try to guess as to what all it is. But this one is really good. I mean, I might have to say my favorite so far. This one seems to be a little bit open too. I don't know what it is with the Pringle cans lately. Just these two so far. Again, not stale, but oh my gosh, the heat. I can feel that burning in my nose. Okay. Wow. Okay, so that has some serious heat to it. Okay, so if you're gonna eat these, you better be able to tolerate the heat. That's where this is. If you have somebody that you just absolutely cannot stand, give them this for a gift, because that is bad. Like, it is like, wow. If you want to have some kind of little like game to where you try to see who can eat the most, yeah, this one, if I have some people seriously hurting, because that was just one and my mouth is on fire. Like, it is on fire. And normally I am all about the Cajun food. I am all about the spicy seasoning. I use Tony Chachere's and everything. I use red pepper flakes and a lot of stuff. I eat jalapenos on everything. So I definitely am used to the heat. Love the heat. Yeah, that is major heat. Oh, yeah, major heat. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't even begin to explain what it tastes like. It's just so hot that it is just like, I taste the heat. That's all it tastes is the heat. It definitely has that verde taste to it a little bit, but I'm just barely getting that. I'm getting the heat. Wow. Okay. So honestly though, if I take these two flavors, this one is very similar to this, minus that much of a heat flavor. So they're kind of similar. And then this one is not terribly far from the taste either, minus the heat. So I'm gonna have to say, now that I go back and I've tried both of these, I mean, these actually are kind of fairly similar to each other. Like, this one to me is definitely better. Maybe just because I was waiting for it, I don't know, but they're real similar. This one has like it doesn't have the least flavor. It just doesn't have a kick like any of these other ones. So if you want something that has no kick, this one is gonna be your number one. If you don't mind lime and you don't mind a kick, you like that kind of thing, then these are going to be your next ones. I would go with the street corn as my number one though, and then I would go with this one as my number two, the enchilada as my number two. I would then go with the Philly cheesesteak as my number three, and I'm only putting the hot ones at number four just because of the fact I don't know that I can actually eat a second one because they're so hot. Like, yeah, I can't imagine what the difference is going to be like on the ones at the bottom, because I just feel like the bottom ones probably have the most heat. That's going to be crazy. My nose is still running from these. So, yeah. So, have you tried these? Do you recommend them? Is there any ones that you want us to try? Leave a comment below. And with that being said, have a wonderful day. And remember, we love you.